want to share with you an additional thought. So in Eretz Yisrael, to our dismay, the numbers are ticking up again. Not yet in epidemic proportions, but we are very, very concerned. We thought we're almost out of the woods, but we're very concerned. From day to day, we have hundreds of new cases. And we might be in the midst of a second wave, and Shashem Yerachem. So I really thought and planned, okay, I've been giving Musaf for 3 months. I've been shouting at the top of my lungs how careful we need to be in V'nishmar T'moil Nafshesechem. And I thought, okay, Baruch Hashem, it's past. We could come back to normalcy. And I no longer need to be the prophet of doom. But to my dismay, I am very concerned. And therefore I call once again to everyone, follow the rules. Don't come into shul without a mask. In my shul, no one would care to come in without a mask. No one would dare. And in my kollel, no one would dare to take off his mask. And I tell everyone, if you can sit the entire Zman Tefillah, if you can sit the entire Seder with a mask, learn at home, daven at home. But don't put other people at risk, and don't endanger yourself and your family. But I want to make a very important point in my eyes. I'm not a professor. I'm not a doctor. It is my duty to advise caution, and far more to advise, but to demand following the rules. But after all, we're from Jews, and we believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we believe in Hashgacha Pratis, and we know the Posuk in Tehillim, Im Hashem lo yishmo yeshav shakad shoymar, Im Hashem lo yivne ba yeshav amlu boinav boy. And in times of challenge, and in times of tragedy, and in times of disease, umnis avoseinu biodeinu, we need to daven, and we need to look for Segulas. And one of the most potent and important Segulas is right in this week's Parshat. So v'yeloinu al Moshe v'yal Aharon, even after the miraculous demise of Adas Korach, we would imagine the machlokes would be over, but it was not. V'yeloinu kol Adas b'nei Yisrael machlos al Moshe v'al Aharon ne'emar atem imatem esam Hashem. ויהי בכל הועידו על מוישה ואל ההר ויפנו אלוהי למועד ונקיסו העונה וירו כבוד השם וידבר השם אל מוישה לאמר הרימו מתוך הועידו הזויס ואכל האיס הקרוגה ויפלו על פניהם. And then Moshe turns to Aharon ויאמר מוישה לאהרון ככה שמח אותו ותנו לו אש מעל המזבח ושים קטוירס והולך מהר אל הועידו וכפר עליהם כי יוצא הקצף מלפני השם. The plague began. People were dying suddenly, right and left. He ran. People are dying. How did they stop the plague? How did they stop the epidemic? With Ketores. And that is a Segula. A Segula ledoilei soila. Zohar Kodesh Chelek Aleph, Daf Kuf Amud Beis, Medrash Anelam. We learn in the Zohar on these very psukim that I just read from this week's Parshat. Rav Pinchas Posach Kro d'chsiv v'hinei heichel ha'negev uchsiv v'yoyim Moshe l'Aharon kacha zamach ato uchsiv v'tiotzer ha'magefa. So the Zohar says this is a secret Eliyahu Hanavi revealed to Rav Pinchas, and that was liachar Churban Habayis. They no longer had Ketores. But the Zohar HaKodesh says, Be'idnu b'nohi ba'aro b'bote knesiyas b'bote medrashos. when people will come together in both the Knesset and Medondoshas, V'yemrun beru'us nafsho v'libo, and they will say, Bekavonas alev and kavonas nefesh, in Yonah Diktoris Busman, they will read the psukim, the story of Ktoris, Dahaven lehuli Yisrael, the Yisbatel Moisana Minayu. And that is when the plague will stop. That is what happened in the epidemic in the time of Korach Vaidosai, V'yaloinu Kaloam, Heichel HaNegev, and Moshe tells Zaharan, Ktoris. So the Zohar Kodesh quoting Eliyahu Navi to Rav Pinchas, Liyacha Shechora Beis HaMikdash, say Ktoris, and that's a Segula. So we're looking for Segulas. Not enough to put on your masks and distance yourself and use alcohol gel to disinfect your hands. Yes, we need to do that. But for Erlich Yidin, it's not enough. Daven, pray, do tshuva, cry to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and say Parshat HaKtoros. There's an amazing chiddush from the Mabit, Sefer Beis Elokim, Sharat Filo Perek Tet Zayin. The Mabit says, in the days of yore, Kasher Beis HaMikdash Omed Al Tiloi, and there was an epidemic, there was a plague, people were dying. The Kohen went in to the Heichal to be makte Ktoros, besides Ktoros Shel Boika v'Shel Beinu Arbayim. That's a lav. It's a grave transgression. Biarakonos Chayev Misa. So the Mabit says that is not a biarakonos. It is justified. So the Kohen went into the Heichal in the afternoon, or in the middle of the night, or whenever it was, as a Segula. He went into the Heichal to be maktik Ktoros al HaMizbeach HaPnimi. It's a gewaldige chiddush from the Mabit, and he writes it b'derech efshar. So we are a generation that loves Segulas. Usually the stranger Segulas are, the more appeal they have to us, but this is the Zohar. There is no more important source than the Zohar. Saying Parshat HaKtoros b'kavana. It is a special Segula against Magefes. And there's another Zohar, Tikkun Tinyona, in Tikkun HaZohar. The Zohar says, saying Parshat U'Akeida b'kol yom. It's a Segula in times of plague and Magefa. So we need to say a lot of Tillim and Daven to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And I beg each and every one of you, take another few minutes every day. But people are suffering. And it's the least we can do for them and for us. For the elderly members of our communities, take a few moments. Say Ktoros every day, and say Parshat U'Akeida every day. V'Kodesh Baruch Yerachem Aleinu. V'al pleites she'eres amoi beis Yisrael. We should only be mevasa b'soides tovis Yeshuas v'nachomis and refuas. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu should take this away, and we should be able once again to come back to normalcy, to come back together, to embrace and to hug, and to stand together in Avodas Hashem, to pack our shuls and pack our yeshivas. והקדוש ברוך הוא ישלח לנו משיח צדקנו ושמחת עולם על ראשם במהרה ויומנו אמן.